Some knew him by Shelmer Sr. Some knew him by Mr. Blackburn. His children called him Dad, but to me he was my pawpaw. He was my Andy Griffith watching buddy, my late night ice cream sneaker, and my favorite person. He smelled like Grandman chewing tobacco and peppermint. He loved to play rook and play fetch with his yellow lab Sassy. He lived a full life, and those who knew him knew kindness and humbleness. On any given day, you could have found my pawpaw walking fence lines, catching some shade under the willow tree, or grabbing Saturday night dinner at Adam's Seafood. The farm I grew up on was my grandfather's pride and joy. He worked countless hours from dawn till dark, tending the farm to provide for his family, from raising chickens and delivering eggs to delivering cattle to sell at the livestock market. He never asked for much, except for rain to water his garden and ice in his milk on a hot summer day. As far as I knew, he could do anything in the world except be late for my Nana's dinner and tell his grandbabies no. He loved everyone from his family to his friends to strangers. He loved his country and his hometown. He loved life, and boy did he lead one that's hard to follow. My grandpa knew happiness. Aside from the farm, my grandpa was proud of his family. He adored his wife and always made sure she was taken care of, even when the dementia took over and she didn't know it anymore. When his eldest son graduated from Wake Forest University, he was there. When his daughter had a family of her own, his heart swelled with pride from becoming a grandfather. And when his youngest son got married, he stood right beside him. His 5 grandchildren were the apples of his eye, each special to him in their own way. Not only did he provide for them through the years, but he prepared for the future to see to it that they were taken care of long after he was gone. It's easily said that his greatest accomplishment was his family. My pawpaw knew love. Friendship was important to my pawpaw. He was a friend to most anyone he met, and his friends were irreplaceable to him. One of his favorite things to do was go to Jimmy's Superette and shoot the breeze with some good buddies. Every other Saturday night, we would go to Adam's Seafood, stopping at almost every table so he could speak to friends, and then we were greeted by his favorite waitress. He was a member of the North Carolina Cattlemen's Association, and at every meeting, he was surrounded by fellow farmers to get the latest buzz. My pawpaw never met a stranger, and if he didn't know you when you walked up, he would by the time you left. My grandfather knew friendship. A lot of people believe that to be rich, you must have all the money you could ever want and all the finer things in life. But my pawpaw didn't have all the money in the world. He didn't have an expensive house or car or anything, but he was rich. Rich with love from his family and comrades. Rich from the land he tended and animals he cared for. Rich from living a life of happiness and fulfillment. If he taught me anything in the 13 years I had with him, it was to love my family, to be a friend, to respect my country and those that died for it. He was a legacy, a teacher, a friend, but most importantly a father and my grandfather. Because I knew him, I knew love. And